Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's first podcast. As you all know, we've been on a series about purpose and discovering purpose. And today is it's not going to be like every other day, as we'll be having questions being asked and answers being given to some questions that we feel most people might have and most people want to know about. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to start with the first question that we have here, and which is the most obvious question, which is what exactly is purpose itself? Before we move into discovering purpose or other things about purpose, we need to know what purpose is exactly.
All right, I love to define purpose in a layman's language, a simple way that an average person can relate to it, even a market woman. So I love to define purpose as the need you were created to meet and the problem you were created to solve. The need you were created to meet and the problem you were created to solve. So that's what I would define purpose as.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So now that we already know what purpose is, the next question that we want to know about is how do we discover purpose in life?
Although in the earlier podcast I was able to do justice to that, but I will just be brushing through it quickly again. The first is I believe, and that should be the standard, you can't know what a product is meant for, the problem it came to solve, or the need it came to meet until you check the manual for that product. These days, a lot of products we have in the market out there have it comes alongside an operating manual, and so when you read through the manual, you know what the device is called, the name, the specific model. There are even phones of the same brand that the models are different. The names are not exactly the same. You have to check the manual to know that and how to use that particular phone. And in this context, you are dealing with humans, and humans, we don't exist on our own. We were created and we're created by God. So the easiest way to find out our purpose is that we must trace back ourselves back to the original manufacturer to find out. Because any other thing we try to do outside this context, we end up coming up with ambition, our own plan that might not even fulfill the reason why we were created in the first place. So I call that God discovery. Secondly, you have to check your passion, even though the rest things I've mentioned are subjected to the first. So your passion is an important part too, your potentials as well. These are important parts. Your burden, like I said, your burden is that issue that usually get at you. Passion is what you enjoy doing, while burden is what gets at you. What's that problem that constantly worries you, that gives you issue and the rest like that. So I will stop at this for